Hey, Jesse here with Hot Off the Wheels. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you're having great success on your own collection and pack hunts. With that being said, we're going to head into this Walmart. As you just saw a little sneak peek of what I'm coining the Hot Wheels bed hunt, because literally that's what it is, a Hot Wheels bed full of Hot Wheel cars. Surprise, surprise, right? So we're going to head in. I know I haven't posted in a while. I do apologize. Reason being is I haven't found much of anything locally. We're actually about an hour and a half away from that house, because everything locally is just dry. Even around this area, we checked other stores after this, and everything was just dry. Especially at Walmart's, here and there, I found some luck, maybe at Target's or, grocery store, or, I've not really been hitting up a lot of drugstores lately, because most of the time they're rather disappointing and have very little to offer. So with that being said, just been hitting up a lot of Walmart's, Targets, things like that. But Walmart's, for some reason, have been just super dry in my area. I don't know if it's the same way where you are, but they haven't had a whole lot to offer for stock and diecast variety. Even their Hot Wheels are generally a few cases back. I've only found a few stores that had like K-Case, or even like a good supply of J. It's just like maybe a few cases, and if you're not there when they drop, you just miss out on it, unfortunately. But I didn't miss out. Check it out. It is the E-Case Super Treasure Hunt. Yes, indeed. I found it right here in the corner of the bed. It was laying just like that right there. It was sitting just right there, and I can't believe it. My dry spell is over. I haven't found a Super since the J-Case. And I know it's not really anything to complain about, because I know some of you haven't really found a Super maybe all year round, or you haven't only found maybe one or two. So I can't complain. But still, it's just like, I know it's only been maybe a few weeks for me, maybe a month or so, since I found that J-Case Porsche at Publix. But it sure seems like an eternity since I found a Super. And you'll see me again shaking some of these potential Supers, because it's everything from E to J. But yeah, so I've, it just feels like it's been forever, because I'm still hunting hard. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I promise I am still hunting just as hard as I have always been. So it's just definitely, yes, there's the second E-Case Corvette. At this point, I'm just like beside myself, and I'm like, woo, in the store, because it's like 7 a.m. They've only been open an hour. My wife comes out, and she's like, what is going on? So she comes over here in a minute. You'll see, she's showing me some Hot Wheels, little track thing or whatever. But yeah, I'm just like beside myself. Second Super Treasure Hunt. I can't believe it. So we're gonna start systematically going through the bed, and this is the point where I show my wife. She's like, what? So yeah, let's check that out. Very interesting there. But yeah, we're gonna start going through the bed. I'm not gonna show you the whole entire process of me sorting and stacking the cars. I'll just show you some of the highlights as I come across them. I did pull a few main lines, like the Mystery Machine. I haven't come across a lot of those, and I know somebody that's looking for one or two. So, but for the most part, I left most of the main lines alone. Just took the Supers. Again, I was really looking for a K-Case, but I'm not going to complain about the E-Case Corvette. I like it. It may not be everyone's favorite Super, but it's definitely probably maybe top 10 for me for the year, somewhere in that list. But check it out. 1, 2, 3 Super Treasure Hunts. There's the main line for comparison. That is amazing. And of course, I pulled all the treasure hunts to the side. We ended up leaving most of them because we already had most of the treasure hunts, and they seem to be a dime a dozen for me at least. So I told my wife, we're not going to worry about this treasure hunts. But I did take the Supers. Again, some of you might not agree with taking all the Supers, but I am, and the biggest reason is to keep it out of the scalper's hand. The quote-unquote the resellers, the people who turn around and try to profit off of a dollar car, and turn around and make some poor soul pay like anywhere from, I don't know what the Corvette's going for, but some of the newer Supers are going up to like $200, $300. Like, why are you gonna pay that price? I don't understand. I'm not gonna get into that rant. That's a long rant, and believe me, I could talk about it, but I would just kind of offset the whole video, and I don't want to get started on that rabbit hole. But check it out. Can't believe we found a couple, of course, the treasure hunts. But 1, 2, 3, 4 supers. Is that not insane? I'm about to tie up my old record of finding 5 supers at one store. I'm just beside myself. There's our little stack job. Not the greatest, not the neatest, but we definitely processed the whole thing. And told my wife, like, make sure you're not passing anything up. Make sure we're, strangely enough, we never came across a single ID car, but definitely, I'm not going to complain again. The Corvette is pretty awesome. It's far better, in my opinion at least, than the B-Case Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. I'm not necessarily a fan of the Grand Sport Roadster, especially that with those wheels on that B-Case one. I like the one from last year, the gold one. It was okay, but I don't know, this one's what my favorite super in the B-Case. So I would much rather have E-Case Corvette, but I know not everyone may agree with me on that, and that's okay. Let me know what, of course, your favorite super is so far for the year, or which ones you've found. And again, I'm not one of those people, I'm not trying to encourage you just to hunt supers. If you're only getting into this hobby just to look for super treasure hunts, you're going to get burnt out, or you're going to turn into just a scalper, and you're only looking for things that are of limited quality for resale value or something. I hunt all the Hot Wheels. And again, the main reason I left most of the main lines behind was I already had most of these from previous peg hunts. So I was really looking forward, hoping to find K-Case, but again, E-Case Corvette super, that's a win-win in my book. Again, I took all of them. We ended up finding 5. Yes, 5. I matched my old record of finding 5 supers at one store. I would have never believed I would have matched that record ever again. So that was just incredible. I know some people that might pull out like 10 out of one store, but it's just never been in my ability or experience to ever do that. So I think I'm pretty well blessed to make out with 5. I was just happy with like finding 1 or 2. And yeah, I know, some of you are going to be like, oh, well, you should have left the rest of them. But again, I'm not going to leave it in the hands of a scalper. I'm not trying to pay their bills. I'm not trying to make poor some schmuck pay like $50 to $100 for this E-Case Corvette, because the scalper walked into the store and grabbed whatever I didn't leave, behind, or whatever I didn't take of the supers. So again, that's my biggest reason. If you want to make it, call it an excuse, it is what it is. But just wanted to really just encourage you to, just to remind you to get out there and hunt. I know it's very dry, and it's dry in my area, and I know there's scalpers and there's collectors in your area, and you're not finding anything. But again, you got to keep hunting, you got to keep looking, and with patience and persistence, it will eventually pay off. It might not be this week, it might not be today, I don't know if it'll be this month, but I promise you, eventually it will pay off. You keep hunting. So just wanted to encourage you with that. Let me know your thoughts, of course. And again, if you don't believe I should have taken all the supers, that is of course your opinion. That's your prerogative. If you would have left some behind, maybe you're a better person than I am. Again, if I knew it was going to be a kid or another fellow collector that would have came behind me to find it, I would have gladly left 1 or 2. With that being said, I don't know that, so I took them, and I'm already in the works of trading 3 of the supers with other collectors. So then of course one of them I'm going to save probably for maybe a future giveaway, hint. So stick around. You never know what you might find on the channel one day as a giveaway. So I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching. Again, apologies I haven't posted in a while. I promise I'm going to try to get into a better habit of posting regularly, even if I'm not having luck like I haven't been lately until this video. I promise I'm going to try to post something. If it's not an in-store video, then maybe it's just a recent finds or a mail call or something. And with that being said, thanks again for watching. Appreciate all the support, and I will see you all in the next video very soon. I promise I'm going to try to post another video within the next day or two of some recent finds and things you can be looking out for at your stores in case you're not having much luck or you're not really sure what to be looking for. I will definitely try to post that up here in the next few days. Thanks for watching. Take care.